Look, if you cut the State Department.
All right, so I just turned the TV on literally just now. Check it out.
That's
Boom.
a fair point, but back to
Let's
this
go,
idea of the
Tesla.
entitlements.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's Thursday. It's almost 8:30, so the market's about to open. But so far, stocks are looking pretty good. Apple is up right now. Tesla is up quite a bit, which is really nice. I forget what other stocks are up right now, but let's take a look at what's going on here. Check that out. NASDAQ poised to open at record highs, so that's awesome news. A lot of the stocks that we own are traded on the NASDAQ exchange. There's Netflix. Alright, so here's the opening bell. An IPO, Canada Goose. I don't know what they do, but they're having an IPO today. But apparently they're pretty good. I think they're an energy something. I don't know what they are, but they were just talking about them just now. Wow, they didn't show much of that. They usually show that more. Hold on, let me rewind it. Yeah, they kind of cut it off, so you didn't really see how stuff was trading. But GoPro is up a lot today because they're cutting a lot of jobs, so they're trying to focus on becoming more profitable. And so people like that in their earnings report, so their stock is up today. I'm actually considering buying some options on them because it's probably really cheap because their stock is so cheap. And I was watching a video on this other YouTube channel, Financial Education. The guy gave a pretty good, compelling argument about why GoPro could be going up a lot in the future. And part of that was because they're cutting jobs and they're focusing on becoming more profitable. They're not just like spending money crazy willy-nilly. So yeah, it could be a good year for them. Let's go have a look and see how the stocks opened up for us on Scottrade. Alright, so looking at the watch list right now, Freedom Leaf is up a lot, but you know, a stock that cheap, this is like kind of normal for them on an up day. But GoPro, you can see, is up over 10%, and then Tesla is right there in third place on my watch list, up 2.47% right now. So it looks like we're up a little over $350 right now. Tesla call option actually is doing something, so that's good. It's actually going up with the stock, which is what I would expect to happen, even though the last 2 days it's done the opposite. But yeah, Vanguard is up today because I don't know if I don't think they showed it on the TV, but Oracle had really good earnings, and that is one of the stocks that Vanguard owns. So let's click here and I'll show you. So you go to their portfolio, and there you can see Oracle right today. They're up 8% today. So that is really good. And in fact, all these stocks that are in their portfolio, these green means they're all up today, and Microsoft is the only one that's down right now. But this is their top 10, I believe, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, this is their top 10 holdings. But you can see having a great day with all of these, so therefore their overall fund is up. So that's really good. Excuse me. See, had I not, I'd never invested in Oracle before. I never even considered it, just because I just never really researched it. But since I got this Vanguard, I do actually own a portion of it. So that's why ETFs are pretty cool. You own some cool companies, good companies that you might not have considered investing in before, but since it's a part of this fund and you own shares of that ETF, then you actually do own some of it. So it does have some cool benefits to that. I'm benefiting from Oracle today, even though I never would have considered investing in that stock. So by owning this, I do have part of it. So yeah, we'll see a lot of these options. You can see this chunk right here still sitting at 0, so hopefully those will change soon. We'll see how we do. We'll check back later this afternoon.
And share themselves in more engaging ways.
Right now, the CEO of GoPro, right there on the left, that's Nick Woodman, talking about the future of GoPro. So that's pretty interesting. Haven't seen him on.
Phenomena that benefits GoPro. And I think where we fell out a little bit in our post-IPO years was that we failed to make GoPro contemporary and failed to align GoPro with the smartphone movement. And the smartphone has set a new bar for convenience and a new bar for how much work a consumer is willing to put into sharing themselves. And with our new software solutions, we are much better aligning GoPro with consumers' use of a smartphone, and you're going to see over the course of 2017 it become less of a question of should I use a GoPro or my smartphone, and more about using a GoPro with a smartphone to share yourselves in incredible ways.
Yeah, I agree. I saw my coat on because I gotta run out and do a couple errands, but I do agree with that. I do think that if you don't embrace the mobile smartphone movement, you're just going to be left behind in the dust. So I really am glad that Nick Woodman is seeing that like we need to embrace the smartphones and use that as a tool to make GoPro better, as opposed to we want people to use GoPros instead of their phones. So I really like that he said that. I don't really have any stocks to sell that I want to sell right now to buy GoPro right now, but I really do want to. So I need to I might have to do some, I don't know, I gotta look at my shares to see if I can unload any without, selling too much, because I like everything that I own right now. I might sell maybe a little bit of Square. I do own 400 shares. I could maybe drop like 50 of those. I'm not sure. I gotta do some thinking about that. But I do want to get into GoPro pretty soon because it's still relatively cheap.
Adobe earnings were coming out this afternoon. Deirdre Bosa has those results now for us. Deirdre?
So they're talking about the Adobe earnings. This is a stock I've wanted to own for so long, and I've never bought them. I actually use Premiere Pro. There's a little icon actually in the corner there. Right there. That's the program I use to edit my videos. And they've been going up like just steadily over the years, and I really wanted to get them, but I keep either forgetting or I just figure it's too expensive at the time, and then I always regret it. So it looks like they had good earnings. Dang, really wish I had owned this stock a long time ago. Oh well, the market is closed, so we're going to check on the stocks in a little bit after my video is done exporting. Alright, so the market's closed right now. Let's just see how we did. Alright, so looks like we had a relatively good day today. It's not our biggest gain, but it's a gain nonetheless, and I'm always happy with those. So you can see we made a little over 300 bucks. Again, not bad for one day. So let's see. Nothing really crazy happened today, really. If you look at the percentages, yeah, I had a bad day with obviously Hemp HQ, or Hemp Americana, which has just been really doing crappy lately. The Ambarella call option went down. On the positive end, Tesla's call option went up 14%, so that was really great. And then the Zillow option went up 10%. So, and then OLED, even though it only went up 3%, we owned 5 call options, so that kind of added $150 to our balance, so that was really good. But other than that, it really was kind of a calm day today. I mean, if you've been watching the prior videos, you've seen we've had some pretty big days and pretty bad days. This is kind of like a calm, good day, which I'm totally fine with. I really wish I could have bought GoPro because they had a tremendous day today, 15%. I really do think they might be going up in the future if they can, focus on like the fundamentals of their business and try to be more profitable and focus on making their cameras really good, as well as their editing part of it. Because in the very beginning with GoPro, like editing videos was like a bitch from what I heard. It was just like really hard to do. A lot of people didn't like it, but they've since acquired some companies to help them with the editing, and it looks like people are liking their new editing thing. So that was a big problem that looks like they solved. And then of course their Karma drone, they had to do a recall, and that was not good for them. So if they can come back with a strong drone at an affordable price, they'll be like right back in it. And they're also investing in the virtual reality space, so with like 360 VR videos. Not sure where they're at with that yet, but I really do like their cameras. I mean, I haven't used one, but I have friends who have them, and so I've seen them before, and they're really convenient, and they can film at really high frame rates, which is really nice if you're doing action filming. And so I've always wanted to get a GoPro, and I eventually will get one, but I just can't afford one right now. But I do hopefully I can come up with, because I got to look at these stocks here and see which ones I can get rid of. I do have quite a bit of shares of Habit Restaurants and Square, so like I could look into selling some of these maybe, which will give me enough money to buy probably some call options for GoPro. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I gotta think about that. I gotta make my decision relatively soon, because I would hate for this to go up again, like another 15% in the next few days, and me had not took action on it. So definitely got to do that. But yeah, so overall it's a great day. Definitely happy with that. It approached, like, I think at one point we were only up $40, and I was worried that it was going to start dropping into the red, but luckily we stayed on top. And so We are currently sitting at 51,000, a little over 51,000. So really excited. Come on, we're like $7,000 away from our goal for the year. I'm really hoping to hit 58 for the year, and I would be happy with that if we finish the year with that. But hopefully, you know, we can go even higher, because that would, of course, be even better. So anyways, thank you guys for watching again. Please hit that like button if you're liking the video so far. And I know, like, I kind of film kind of the same thing every day usually during the week, because I'm always inside, and you know, going out costs money. But if you do have some ideas of what you want to see to kind of keep the vlog more interesting, I do want to keep this vlog interesting. I know it can be boring at times because it's the same thing day in and day out, and it's going to take us a long time to get from 43 grand to $1 million. I calculated even if I like average 35 or 35 to 45% return, like it's still going to take 5+ years to hit our goal. So it's going to be a long journey. So I want to keep the vlog interesting and informative at the same time, so that it's not like just incredibly boring. So if you do have any cool ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comment section below. Yeah, in fact, one of the guys I watch who's a vlogger, and I've never admitted this yet, but one of the games I like to play on my smartphone is Pokemon Go. Kind of got addicted to it, what can I say? But one of my favorite vloggers about that game is Nick, aka Trainer Tips on YouTube, and he does a lot of cool stuff. Like, he goes out with his girlfriend, and I recently saw him start to skateboard while he does it, and that's really cool because I started skateboarding when I was little too, when I was in 8th grade, and I've done it all through high school and a little bit in college. Don't do it so much now, but if you want to see me do some of that while we're talking about stocks, or maybe going to different places, just kind of like a change of scenery. I don't know, I'm just trying to brainstorm ideas here, but if you guys have any cool ideas, let me know what you'd like to see, and I'd be happy to try new stuff to keep the vlog interesting. So again, thank you guys again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends if they're interested in investing. Love to hear your ideas again, and ask any questions. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer them. Other than that, we will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day.